What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the previous video, we finished off Turtle Rock, the final dungeon of the game, and in this episode, well, we're gonna wake the Windfish, but first, there are two things that we need to take care of, so let's play this funky tune and make our way back to May Village, because in order to actually wake the Windfish, we need to get a special code from the library back in the village, and you actually do need the magnifying glass to get that, so that's kind of why we picked that up like a few episodes back and I said that it was required. This is what you need it for, so we're gonna grab that code. Then of course we still need to get our final heart container from doing like Dompe's challenges, so we'll go and do that, and then I promise you we will wake the Windfish. So yes, this is the finale of this series. I know it's been a long time coming, but I am so incredibly excited. So let's start by checking out this book real quick. Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? Of course I do! Round and round the passageway of the egg. Left up, right up, left up. Okay, cool. So this code is actually unique to your version of the game, so don't write down mine. You will have to get your own, but this is the code that we need, so I'm going to quickly write this out for myself. This book reeks of secrets. Interesting. Now that we know that, though, we are good to go. We can basically go right up to the egg and open it up now. So if you don't want this extra heart piece, or you don't really care to do another Dompe trial, which, to be honest, I can't really blame you, you could just go right to the top of the Windfish, you know, play Marin's song, go right inside, use that code, and be right to the final boss. Like, there's really not much else to this game, but like I said, I really want that extra heart container, so we're gonna go inside, talk to Dompe, do his little challenge, I guess, and we'll be on our way. Of course, to save you time, and to save myself some time, I guess, I'll just cut until we're done here. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, so after like 2 more challenges, ta-da, there we go, the final heart piece of the game. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. It is time to wake the Windfish, and oh man, I could not be more excited, because honestly, the final boss of Link's Awakening is like probably my favorite part of the game, just because it's so much fun, it's really unique, and it can be a little bit challenging, so I am really looking forward to it. Thankfully, we're already in the right location. All we gotta do is go up that like wooden ladder, and we're done, baby. So let's get these moblins out of the way. Nothing is gonna stop us now. We're just gonna go for it. Hopefully, nothing bad happens, because I think it is slightly harder than it was on the Game Boy version, but we'll see just how hard it is. So here we are on Mount Tamaranch. Let's scale all the way to the top where the egg is. Grab our ocarina, switch our songs real quick to the Battle of the Windfish, and let's play that tune. The time has come. The Windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot hoot. Well, the egg is cracked open. Let's head inside and wake the Windfish from his never-ending nightmare. Okay, so first things first, that code that we got, you don't need to use it right away. Instead, just go forward, follow down this hole, and, well, now basically you can start using that code. So I think ours was left, up. Should actually just be looking at my notes considering I did write this down. But now we go right twice, I believe. And again, don't use this same like series that I'm going through because it probably will be different for your gameplay. I think it has a couple of different versions that it goes through. This one is pretty common though. Like I've seen this one pop up before, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, here we are. Let's actually grab our magic powder because we will need it once we jump down this hole though. This is it. We're starting the final boss of the game.
We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, the island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place. But you had to come here to disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble.
Oh yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, so this boss has several different phases. Don't worry, I'll tell you how to tackle each one of them as efficiently as possible, because that's my job. So, phase 1 of the nightmare is literally just a blob. That's the whole boss right there. So what you want to do is just wait for this thing to sort of jump at you, step out of the way, and then hit it with some magic powder. It's really not too difficult, just like make sure you actually hit him with the magic powder because yeah, he can be a little slippery as you guys can see. But if you time it right, 3 hits of the magic powder should take this guy out. There we go. Alright, so let's move on to phase 2, which is slightly more difficult, but really not that hard. So this is kind of like Ganon from A Link to the Past. Really all you have to do is wait for him to shoot one of those red fireballs and kind of play tennis with him, except he doesn't really knock it back at you. Sometimes he will actually shoot out a series of blue fireballs, and those ones are like in a group of 4, and yeah, just like that. So in that case, what you want to do is either use your mirror shield to block it, or you can use Rock's Feather to jump over it. But dang, that was actually really good. 4 fireballs in, yeah, that phase is over. So for the next one, guess what? It's everyone's favorite boss, Moldorm. Yeah, this one works exactly like how it did back in the very first temple. So his tail is his weak spot. I think 3 spin attacks. Yeah, we'll take that one out. So that was actually really good as well. Dang, this might actually be one of my better runs of this boss, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so now we are on to the quote-unquote Ganon phase, I guess you could say. This one has been changed a little bit on the remake. I think on the Game Boy version, he didn't have that trident, so you could actually just hit him while he was, like, launching the fire bats at you. Instead, now you have to wait for him to sort of, like, launch that trident at you. And then, I find the best way to hit him is to get sort of behind him after he throws the trident and then dash into him using the Pegasus boots. You will take some damage that way. However, you can get like 2 or 3 hits by doing that, and I figure it's sort of just like worth the damage that you take because you dish out way more. And yeah, just like 2 hits with the Pegasus boots basically, and he's dead. So now let's grab our boomerang because this next phase is another blob phase. However, if you just like spam your boomerang, you can stun it in place and basically kill it after, I don't know, 6 or 7 hits, something like that. And now this brings us to the final phase. This one is probably one of the harder phases, if not the hardest of them all. There's a couple of things you want to watch out for. So obviously, his arm is moving back and forth. You want to make sure you jump over those with Rock's Feather, but also you want to deal damage to the eye by either using your boomerang or your arrows. I don't believe either one does any more damage to the other, so it's really up to you. The boomerang can be a little more difficult just because it's a little bit slower. Arrows you can fire off a lot faster. Although the boomerang has no ammo, so you can kind of just use it whenever you want to. And oh man, I'm taking way more damage than I really want to here. However, he should almost be dead. Like, we've done a ton of damage already. So let me actually swap over to my arrows real quick and see if we can't just like get one quick 2-shot and finish this guy off. Oh man, so close. I thought that was actually going to be it. And come on, please, dude. I mean, he does move faster as like the fight goes along, so he's definitely almost done, just judging by the speed that his arm's moving. And there we go. With that, we've done it.
This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world.
It ain't your world anymore, punk. Link, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. Alright, let's do it. Let's finally wake the windfish once and for all. Not a bad fight, not a bad fight. Took a little more damage than I wanted to, but overall, not too bad. Pretty quick too. Hoot. Young lad, Link, the hero, you have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. As part of the windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Link. My work is done. The windfish will wake soon. Goodbye, Hoot. Oh my god, it's ugly. I am the windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily, it be the nature of dreams to end. When I dost awaken, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday, thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Come, Link. Let us awaken together. Play the 8 instruments. Play the song of awakening. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Thank you all so much for sticking with me throughout this project that took way too long to complete. I know my uploads have been a little more sporadic lately since I've started college, and I do apologize for that. It's just that my workload obviously has been stretched to the limit, and time is a commodity that I don't often have, so that's why this project took way too long to complete, but I do appreciate you guys sticking around all the way to the end. I think, though, that's where I'm going to sign off. There is a little bit of a special scene at the end, so make sure you stick around for that. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.